Hello everyone and welcome to a Eula High School Tech Tip. Today's Tech Tip will be with Schoology and how we're going to copy from an existing class into a new class. So one of the ways you'd be doing this is that you had classes last year and you have all sorts of wonderful content and you want to move it into this year's classes, or maybe you worked over the summer and created something from scratch that's just perfect and you want to put it into the blank course that we provide that has all the students' names and so on. So it's really simple to do. There are three basic steps. The first step is we're going to create a place in resources to store the class that you worked on. So I'm going to go to resources. I'm going to go to the collections button. I'm going to hit collections and I'm going to create something. I'm going to call it templates. Now, once you've created it once, you don't have to create it again. So there we go. I have this area called templates, and that's where I'm going to put my course material so I can move it to other courses. So let's go to courses. So here are the courses that I have available: STEAM Studio, CT 1031, 1032, and then I also have the STEAM template and STEAM Studio sample. Now, these two here are the blank ones that we get from the school that has all the students in it, and I made this one here as well. This is my template. It's the fancy one that I spent all summer making. That's what I'm going to start with. So here we go, STEAM template, and there's the STEAM template. It has content in it already, and then under this part of the content I have an assignment that's already there. If I go into grade setup, all my grades are set up just the way I want it, with categories arranged just the way I want it. Okay, so having done that, we're going to do two steps. The first step is I have grades and assignments here that I want to move into my new class. So under grade setup, I click copy settings, and this will copy my grade book over to my other class. And in that case, it's the STEAM Studio sample section 1. There it is, copy, boom, and excellent. Everything now that I have pre-set up in my grade book, all my categories, etc., has been moved over to my new class. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of this information into my resources. So I come up to the top here under Options, and I say Save Course to Resources. There we go. And where am I going to put it? Am I going to put it in Home? No, I'm going to put it in Templates, because that's where I want to store it. And I click Submit. So now everything that's here, the assignments, the fancy pictures, everything that I like has been moved now into resources. Let's go take a look. There we go, resources, templates. There it is, and if I click on it, there's all my information. Okay, we're almost completely done. Watch how easy this is now. I'm going to go back to courses. I'm going to go My Courses so I get a nice listing like this. And STEAM Studio sample, that's the one I want to populate, so I go into it. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Options. I'm going to go to Add Materials, and I'm going to Import from Resources. There we go. And which resources do I want? Templates. And there it is. Now, I could click this and load it, but then it's going to mess things up alphabetically. It's a pain. So what I do instead is I go into it itself, and there's the information, and I click this button here that says Take Everything. If I don't want to take everything, I can take just single pieces if I want, but I'm going to take everything, and I'm going to import it. Yeah, that's what I want. I also want to import assignments. Yep, good, import. And there it is. All that work I did last year or over the summer to prepare is now transferred into the official school blank that will constantly get the updates to students and talk back and forth to the system. There you go. That's all there is to it. At some point, if I want, I could go back to courses and I could delete this if I want to. But I say the template. I could delete this if I want to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, folks, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, see Michael or myself, and we'll be happy to help you out. This has been a Eula High School Tech Tip.